Alright guys, welcome back to another Dragonheir video. In this video, I want to show you guys a team that is a little bit pay to win, but I do think have cheaper version. A team that can auto stage 9 of Grave of Curse. And the fastest I have achieved is 70 seconds. Stage 9, full auto. Alright. It will take some pay to win champion, but again, there will be cheaper alternatives, which I will be showcasing. Well, I will talk about that in this video, but the cheaper alternatives might not be able to do stage 9, but you will be able to full auto easier stages. Basically, this strategy is called Revive on Death strategy. So this champion here, Resurrection at Death. This is super important. I think maybe it doesn't have to be Resurrection on Death. It can be any like revival skills, I think. Alright, so let me showcase a run and see how it goes. Alright, full auto. The boss has 3.2 million HP. Okay. Okay, it's probably gonna take maybe 80 seconds on average. Okay, let's see. Boss do the massive AoE. My team died and was revived instantly. Okay, break his shield. Revive on Death again. Okay, team's dead again. And was revived instantly. Put Revive on Death on everybody. How long is it? It's like a minute into the battle. This is full auto, by the way. Okay. Can I kill the boss here? Or he's gonna take another turn. Okay, the boss is gonna take another turn, but that's fine. So this run takes a little bit longer than my average run. That's fine. This is just a team showcase. Okay. Massive AoE. Boom. Okay, so how long is it? 1 minute 40 seconds. That was 1 minute 33 seconds. And as you guys can see, the best timer here is 1 minute and 11 seconds. This is full auto. I have over 90% win rate. I did see some failure for this team. It happened before. Because like the Resurrection on Death, that type of skills usually have longer cooldown, right? And this boss, like his skill interval is 18 seconds. So he has 3 active skill. Each active skill is gonna have 6 seconds interval, right? So his the boss ultimate is going to have 18 seconds cooldown, and this champion here, like her skill has much longer cooldown. I believe it was 24 seconds Resurrection on Death. So you have to use the gear set that reduce the cooldown, right? And you kind of have to use this one, right? I know this is really pay to win. Like I do think even if you want to use the cheaper version, like there are epic champion that can do Resurrection on Death in this game, but like I said, the Resurrection on Death skill usually have longer cooldown. So you kind of have to find a way to reduce their skill cooldown. Like if you don't have this one, maybe it's possible to reduce the cooldown of this type of skill. I do think there's an epic in this game that can do Resurrection on Death, and it has 20 seconds cooldown. So you have to gear them with 4 pieces of cooldown reduction gear sets, and you have to use skill haste from the positive ruin. Maybe you will be able to get to the 18 seconds mark, right? So anyways, that's basically the idea. You're gonna need 1 tank. It doesn't have to be Urgander. But I do recommend to use a tank that can self-sustain, which means a tank that doesn't need healer, right? There are many tanks in this game that can do that. Like if we're talking about easier stages, I think Fur Bath can also potentially work. And then you're gonna need 3 DPS, right? In this team composition, it's just 3 Radiance hero. You have to use 3 DPS that most likely gonna be the same affinity, and they're gonna do massive amount of damage. It can be Wild team or it can be Dauntless team. You just need to have really high single target DPS. This is stage 9. Like if you want to try this strategy on easiest stages, then you don't have to beat the crazy DPS check. So basically how the boss shield works is he does a massive AoE and one shot all my champion, and the amount of shield is proportional to the damage he dealt to my HP. So when my champion are revived back, they have like 30% HP, and this champion here doesn't heal that much. So when they die again, the value of the shield that the boss is gonna have is not gonna be that crazy. So only the first shield is gonna be a big shield. The next few shield is not gonna be that massive. Okay, they die again. It's a much smaller shield, but it's stage 9. It's still massive, right? So you're just gonna need crazy DPS check here. So this Radiance team is super good for dungeons, right? Look at this. One ultimate did probably like 600,000 damage on one ultimate. Okay, revive it again. Now one shot the boss here. Okay, should be dead here. So this is 1 minute 15 seconds, right? 1 minute 13 seconds. So that's the fastest it can get for my team here. Let me take a look at the champion I just talked about. So maybe it's not the only one, but I just saw this champion, right? Like this is also resurrection. Well, it's not resurrection on death, but it's resurrection, right? And it retaining 75% of resurrected allies' ultimate energy. So it's basically the same thing. Resurrection on death is also retain 75% of ultimate energy. So okay, so this is actually 24 seconds cooldown. My bad. So I guess like it is really difficult to reduce this cooldown to 18 seconds without that legendary artifact. It's really difficult to reduce to that cooldown. And as for gear set, if you want to try this champion, I think you will have to use the gear set that drops from this place. Actually, you'll need this one. Like you will need the 3 pieces effect. Heal the hero by 20% max HP after the ultimate skill, because like this champion here, the one I just talked about, she will consume her own HP to do the resurrection. So you kind of need that gear set on her, and she also resurrects 2 random allies, which means you can only use 2 DPS on your team. That 2 DPS is gonna get one shot by the boss and got brought back from this skill, right? So I don't think this hero will work on stage 9, but I think it will definitely work on easier stages. On stage 9, you will need a legendary hero that can do revive, either revive or resurrection on death. There are many different heroes that can do that, I believe. Also, I think there are heroes that can do invincibility, something like that. This guy can do. Oh no, sorry, never mind. Invisibility is not targetable by single target skill. Anyways, so yeah, I guess that's the strategy I'm using right now. For this place, it's kind of really consistent. It's not 100%, but it's really consistent. It's full auto. If you don't have this type of hero, the other way I can think of is using a shield team, right? The one I just showcased before this video. So anyways, let me know what you guys think, alright? And I'll see you guys in a video soon. Bye!